Alright, what's up everybody? So, I had a video request, I think it's YV. If I got the person wrong, I'm sorry. But you asked about autonomous trucks, the self-driving trucks. I'm going to put two articles below that I ran across, which is odd that you asked about this. My thought process, my personal thought process was that the automated trucks probably would not be fully in effect until about 10 years from now. But with the recent articles I read below, I'm going to say anywhere from 5 to 10 years from now. There's a company out of San Francisco. CBS apparently just did an article and a news feed on it on February of 2018, which is this year and this month, where a truck went from San Francisco, California, all the way to, shoot, how far did it go? It went far. What was it, Carolinas or Georgia or something like that. It took a heck of a trip. Jacksonville, I think it was Jacksonville, it might have been Jacksonville, Florida, so it went far. 2,400 some miles. Automated. There was a truck driver on board in case he needed to take over. And the only time the truck driver had to take over was to go off ramps and things like that. But the truck has all these sensors, so it knows how not to hit cars, change lanes, all of that is what they said. They're a testing site that has raised money to test this, and they're a trucking company. They're going to be bringing on more, and I guess they're doing, I think it was a Peterbilt they mentioned. The other article that I'm putting below is an article that, these are all both on my Facebook today, which is strange because I was going to do some research on it. The other article I'm putting down is that Georgia is getting ready to come up with a truck-only lane on their freeways. And the reason they're coming up with it, they said, was so that they could reduce traffic and put the trucks in the truck-only lane. That might be true, but at the end of the article they said it also helps them prepare for the autonomous trucks, the automated trucks. So, which is what I was thinking was going to happen, is that they're going to have to put lanes on the freeway for these trucks, and once that's created, then you're going to see more of those out there. It's been my feeling that you're going to have somebody behind the wheel in case of. I always had that feeling, in case of, you would have to have somebody behind the wheel. That has always been my, sorry guys, that's always been my feeling. And that seems to be ringing true. So yeah, I think that's my main feeling, is that you're going to have somebody behind the wheel. But I think it will reduce the need for teams, which will cut down on money. My other concern is that even though you're behind the wheel, will you be getting paid the same kind of money since the truck is driving itself virtually? That's my other thing. So are you going to be getting paid the same? Or it can keep the wages very low. I don't, that's what I have a lot of concerns. So the ones that I think they'd have difficult with is your tankers, your hazmat. I think humans will probably have to be involved in that. Maybe even your reefer units. But when you get into dry van, maybe, well, flatbed, you got to have a human on flatbed, because you're having to strap everything up, unless you're going to just have somebody do it in stops. But if you're a flatbedder, I've seen flatbedders stop along their journey and tighten up the straps, tighten up the chains, do an inspection of the truck. So like I said, I only think if you're a dry van driver, you probably have you need to make sure you have some other endorsements. If you're probably reefer, tanker, flatbed, any kind of specialty, probably even oil field stuff, I don't see an automated truck doing that for a while. You need the human to still be too active. But what I will say is that it's going to be the jobs that require some human interaction, like, monitoring your reefer temperatures, turning on and off the reefer. I mean, reefer could be something that they could eventually do remotely, or do it at the shipper, and then if there's any issues, you could have somebody go out and meet the reefer. I just think the humans are going to have to be involved at least 10 years. When you start having self-driving cars, and you just sit in there like got a chauffeur, then we need to worry. But they don't have the self-driving cars yet. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see, but they may be working on it more so because there's such a huge shortage in trucking. that they have to work on it first opposed to regular vehicles. But I do think that a dry van driver, you might have to make sure you have some other endorsements and something that requires a little more human interaction in trucking. Because like I said, I can't see it for flatbed yet. I can't see it for reefer yet. I dang sure can't see it for tankers or hazmat. Those require some special stuff. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, 2 and 2. Be blessed.